Ye try album cry with the more money you de bebre. Because last ebi ana ni na obi na kan asem all be lie. But and they able to far con Nigeria memo and some koso. This is one of the biggest African songs I released here just about 13 years ago. And you mwena bebia ubefabia is one of the songs that were able to cross the border of Africa to the international platforms. A two-face DB and a boss. It was a big song at the time. So that time no ni ye treacherous nyum ama manfo tua e ka enti ye tie nyum na ni esoki lyrics na ya twere enti mu Valentine's Day mu pese mu di mu ma modofo ani gene ade ye treacherous lyrics ma mu de lyrics no so be messages na wo ho ene na you are my African queen, the sunshine D ni na 13 years ago. This was one of the biggest African tune ni enti ye ba be ran commoning. Alrighty. And you wait 20 years ago, that's 2004. And I knew where you released it by Two-Face Idibia. Now a nyuma a kakrakapa. It was one of the biggest songs at the time. Now we sad time now. Now African songs no be na and to me jintini and to say biasa. But this song really did the magic for Africa. 20 years ago, now a year Two-Face Idibia was a hot cake. I mean, it trickled down for some couple of years. And now because be a Two-Face and Shada and active when it comes to say you're releasing you back to back. But years ago, he was the biggest thing in Nigeria. Arguably, crying focus no and now pave way Emma artists like Davido Money, Wizkid Money, Burna Boy Money, Adi ne womu enya swaba womu edie. One of the beautiful songs on Swa a Two-Face Idibia a release ya sanyum wing so no na ne yere Annie Idibia. And so Edi Akutine was our music video we mu pa If Love Is a Crime. Mebo ma oneti for motie na se meba ma ba introduce my pam for ene. Many omo ba be disa dwumedie na afe ya hye yen komo twetwe na se. Ene wo call across all social media platforms, worldwide, internet. I mean, munu mo say Two-Face Idibia. Any near and sense. This is not the first time yet it's all many problem, but this time around, na chese in common yakwa yes our rijaye yabim. Now oko Netflix one of the popular reality TV shows for the last couple of years, a trendy pa a young, famous and rich of Africa Annie Idibia Edimo Akotene. Na ye kotie If Love Is a Crime ye ba be boss an komo ina afe ye rasem ni mu na ya tretre mu ye na ya hwe say social media ya say abey eye bia ya sebe awarifo mienu a womaje omakwakọ wari a womatena woma atena for so many years na sa wari na begu a ne krakra no eye social media so ne yebeka na yeba be di san komo we. Let's look at the impact of social media on our everyday lives.
There's been a lot of toasting. Lots of guys have been up to her, but she told them she was waiting God was sent to fulfill a kind of craving, a special kind of loving, one with lot of understanding. Come rain, come shining. People started to say that she wanted more than a Mr. Right. All that she wanted was a man that sees the light. They say she's a fool for being uptight, when all that she wants is good love, not be fight. Special kind of girl, hard to come by. This kind of girl I want to make my wife. You're the one, say no more. Don't bother about what the people say. As I say, every time that I look into your eyes, I see fire in there. Fire. And if you look into my eye, you see desire in there. Desire. When your love is a crime, then I want to be wanted. Said if love is a crime, I'm willing to be haunted. Got a lot of respect for you, cause your God is so rare, so rare. It's kinda hard to imagine, but I know you're out there, you're out there. And if love is a crime, then I want to be wanted. If love is a crime, I'm willing to be haunted. She said to me, do you wanna be the last man standing? She said to me, do you wanna be the one that them complimenting? Oh yeah, girl, I wanna be your beginning and your ending. Oh, I wanna be the only one that you be sending. I can't believe she's still a virgin. Lots of guys have been up to her, but there was no compromising. She be strong, she be keeping herself until the day of her wedding. Under the right ceiling, with the right person, a person deserving of a special kind of loving. Every time that I look into your eyes, I see fire in there. Fire. And if you look into my eyes, you see desire in there. Desire. And if love is a crime, then I want to be wanted. Said if love is a crime, I'm willing to be haunted. Hey, I got a lot of respect for you, cause your kind is so rare. So rare. It's kinda hard to imagine, but I know you're out there. You're out there. And if love is a crime, then I want to be wanted. Said if love is a crime, I'm willing to be haunted. Hey, I got a lot of respect for you, cause your kind is so rare. So rare. It's kinda hard to imagine, but I know you're out there. You're out there. And if love is a crime, then I want to be wanted. Said if love is a crime, I'm willing to be haunted. So keep the fire burning. Keep the fire burning, burning, burning. Fire burning. Keep the fire burning, burning, burning.
All right. 16 minutes after 3 and then 28th of January. Entertainment review no asugusu awutie meeting the MC ya yeboa. Yebesha yan komo chichiena sia definitely this is the biggest topic a trendy with social media and so yeah Two-Face Idibia ene afe ne yere ani Idibia ehun sensema e koso social media na anano ye wo hono man ye hu social media e Two-Face Idibia page a obe make post bi a wo twere say well this thing I have to say is short but also long. I and Annie Macaulay have been separated for a while now and currently filed for divorce. I would grant a press release soon to say my story, not because it is someone right to know about my personal life, but because I love my people and I need them to know my innocence or offense. Stay blessed, my people. I love you all. And to sa posti beto abonten die na chese baby a heja because amount for see die na e koso obviously Two-Face ni ani Idibia issues die enye news the infidelity in the marriage aba be topic on social media day in day out dia aba oko reality TV show ni yere ani Idibia wom young rich and famous one Netflix no san komo we ekopie mu ewo sa reality TV show ne so amemu ho no season 1 chese na ne colleagues ana no more reality TV show ne so edi twa ne mpoa na wo na be ka obi asem wo kra wo kunu kra kwakotwempna wo nkola be 5 wa ware mu ne fa hin kosi ha ebe topic of discussion bebre ama nkofo bebre na kire say ani Idibia na ankasa ebia sebi o onfa ono ankasa ne ho serious because obade o ye den tina ware ase na ochina yesi wo kunu akọ ha ene yesi wa fa ha ene wa yesi na se still woti ase woti aware na se enti amount for bebre na argument ne say ono ankasa oba ni mom na onfa ne ho serious enti na wotena sa aware nim ema ye de sa ne ema we ni na edi no na recently young rich and famous the season 3 wo mu premiere ne bae na wo mu yi season 3 no honestly wo nya kwan anase wagibre ahya we share the attitude and the mannerism of Annie Idibia Two-Face ria no enebe topic with social media na manfo ka ho asem na de na bayi we wo kire wo hwe ni ye bi ni the way o kasa wo ye ne ho amanfo dodo na susu say allegedly ebia na sebi enuruboni wo fabi because okasa ni tikra ntumi ngina ye chese okasa na owoso ni ti any ade eno be ye topic a chese social media ne so wo ye reviews any ade ni na Annie Idibia wo fa ha Annie Idibia ni ye bonidin enti no honestly speaking ye TH a ye hwede ye nim se ni na so eka show ne ho the talkability about the show a chese ye release season na wie enti nkomo e be film abade obi a edibi ni ade enti anano a ye wo ho a ye behu sa post we wo social media no honestly spark conversations be brave na Two Face Dibia ebe ye post yi wie eno achi ene ye se hu se ne account na so wasa make another post what say my Instagram account has been hacked. Efforts are being carried out to take back control. One love. Enti sa comment ya efi Two Face Dibia I page esabeto J na yenim se ebia na obi na ahaki ni phone enu nti na eye what this message of divorce no ayeden ababa beto ho na message ba ye enye Emma womu Nigerian industry ni musu bebre na ebe kasaye woma kasa bebre pa chese wo sha enye asem ketwa de di kan eye Toke Makiwa eba eye Nigerian entertainment industry ni ma wodimu akotene epa asema wono de betu dwa ene say this is wrong on all levels. You should be ashamed of yourself for bringing this here. Bring it on. If you think she's alone, let me tell you here that we all have to fight for her. Inti asem we de beto dwa na man for say na we de Toke Makiwa of Musa no be pie ha ene wa ba beka se Two Face Dibia wa nya de na de awo ye de o de aba betu ewu pese wo kire se ugu oba nanim ase na hunu se nya ono nko na eye fight we okun ye ni na ye wa ha ye beko ama no eno achi and another post from Toke Makiwa sa edebe tuja afi amanfo busa se ye beko ama na den na ekoso another post that Toke esa de beto ho and say I'm not one for too much talk. But what is wrong, and as a woman, if you sit on the fence on this one, if it misses you, it will touch your daughter or any female in your family. No one is innocent, and if you want to bring the media into it, knowing what is happening, we would fight for her. And see, eno beto dwano ene na womo so social media ka say na de nti na wo ba de okase me ba be divorce anase me ba be divorce amount for argument say anka ani Dibia na bia oba social media no ka say ebusuafo the one near ma kwedie say na ware me ntumi bio me divorce anka emma ne bebo agene so na den na we de fi be ma ho a be ma no ebe ka say aware no wo mu jai no yese be ma no anye ne yie. Sa message of a year post na beto abontin say Two Face Dibia say a hacking account no beto na fe akoma ba form kakra because e bia yenim so wenye no kre e bia obi na hacking phone no de bibi sa ba beto say o ma ware mu nsem de enye news to public enti obi de beto sa de a enye na chese bia obi na ahyeda but Two Face Dibia nkasa ebe kasa e muma yentie anyway a ode ebeto dwa.
Yo, bless all my people. Nobody hacked my accounts. I'm here out here, yeah. Thank you very much. Bless you.
And no na wadi betu just say, obi ni wa hacking accounts. Ono ankasa Two Face Dibia no ankasa ebetro ni message ewo social media. Sa de we aba be ye nkomo kese. En ye wo TikToker. Almost all the live TikToks one more conversation is about Two Face Dibia and Annie Dibia. All over the social media blogs is trending. Na asemnity to say all these years say yakwa warrior. Na at the end of the day, social media ne so or ye babeka say ye jaya warrior na yedin komoi ebe shase till ye kua nipa agine konya ono ne ne babedi sa dwumedie enti ye be ma na kwaba na chese ya hye ye nkomo twetwe na se tili ye ma kwaba
mejewoso
bibi aboko
na mi adom
okay tili mejidi ye pasesa enkomo e wadi ekrache in fact ye started wo baby but I had ye aba no a new terrain ye mehwe seni ade sifatie all the things that unraveled in a year, young, rich, and famous, trickle down
young,
to here.
Famous African.
And yes, young, rich,
young, famous
African, right? Yeah. Trickle down. Aba baby see hey. It was saying first of all.
Oh, me we be outi. Na pacho asema mama beke wuti. Na se we emotional la. Pacho change you station. This say yeah because I heard a man can ya wope. Tie neat say because I heard a man can ya wope. And yeah, fe na maybe yeah feminist na women dabi. Me won the question na my reaction ya ba kope. She deserves everything that is coming to her. There get atuni bia esibia ne sanyama for na then me I think she deserves everything that is coming to her at this point. Now Osha series started I think 2022 because I'm drop it 3 seasons every year. I'm drop it, and at this year I'm drop it, which means I almost started 2022 2023 2024 then I in Sakai, and I either that or 2023 almost start here, one of the two, but I'm drop it 3 seasons now on. So we study Osha. In fact, I didn't know much about their life till say Sasho a buyer, which means that Nigerians phone they were aware of the kind of relationship at Two-Face name Annie Ewo. But it became a global spectacle when this show came out because show no it's a big show. Yes, sister Ghana Fantana, you know now Osha send your lady no opposition in one. What mean who say her life starts and ends with Two-Face, and her life starts and ends with marriage. And to me, that is a very dangerous position that every woman or any woman then who betum making on no be feel say on worry ya on ya obia we. And to me that has been the situation with Anya and the who say I could do baby I could do no. To me one day I don't feel sad for her. I don't pity her in any way. She made decisions upon decisions that has landed her in baby I was to say no. And to me dear, yes, maybe I might not know the entire story because as we sit here, most of us don't know the in fact, and you who the entire story, because a nipa two no worry, and I told on question them out. Your dear Beman and the Beman no be a new social media no the Mabeka and I don't want to TV so can you new, but the real deal that goes on in new. But whatever the case, no, I don't pity Annie. I am not sorry for her, and I don't pity any woman that puts herself in that situation. I don't. Me nisa man is our background. Me nibi.
Sir, o kanisa na chese o pese o chese onwa no de no ho. Ahye sa tibi ani mana.
Onwa na watina sa tibi ani ma chama na kusu say. Onwa onye say tibi wo ha won sha ase. You don't start certain situations, but you can determine if it ends with you or you continue the cycle. And to me, I feel like Otinemu because Annie for some years now, which movie now who Annie will. Her celebrity life in here is because she is married to Tubaba. And Annie life in is about being a wife and a mother. And she chose all this madness because without Tubaba, she has no identity.
Arguably.
No, it's not arguably. Check the reality show no show you know. For the last 3 years, reality show no, everything about Annie has been about Tubaba. The fact that Tubaba Pema and that Tubaba name for flower and that Tubaba you say everything about Annie is Tubaba.
One say when it comes to some of a reality TV shows here, a yana sound komo will be a to spark controversies and answer talkabilities about the personalities of one woman. But I think say Annie Dibia on her own as an actress, controversies no sheda eni no hosa. Rather than Bema Kra one no den ebobra and Bema one no etie.
But for the thing with Annie Brand, I say for the longest time Annie has been in the space with Tubaba no, it is difficult to dissociate the brand from Tubaba. What you say, especially when in the last decade, everything about Annie, urban news, Mukesi has been about Tubaba or something Tubaba What you say, there has never any reached me on the share. It really pained me when season 2 Tubaba bar series new, because the one thing that's established Annie's individuality no so guy ni eden ho be fari mu enti no sa season 2 na wo be mu no so be kaya baby ana o moti round table o mo have a discussion na say the conversation of infidelity e ba so explanation na onu Two-Face mema de eya na to da bia ye betumi afa ye yiro no machi ye betumi akotwe mpra ye betumi akwakowo but no nkire say ye ndo ye yire na bema mu if a man reaches a point where he doesn't respect you, he doesn't know where he is or where disrespect you. Cause as someone now can baby and now or can knowing well say you are you can say the Lord set a table before my enemies. That's the table. Na yeah, come Bible. Yes, that table. No, you were sitting on a table where the enemies of Oyire, Etiho, everybody they are looking for something on Annie to tear her apart. Now you the man. That is where our infidelity I say. You have no respect for your wife. And to me, no, Annie sat on that table. This man disgraced her, and then says, "I want to do another 10 years with you." She say her entire life is defined by her marriage with Tubaba.
But Obin Sobeka say, "Ebano a such relationships are debiano problem seba." What you say is rather unfortunate. Say. And conform anyway a very big stars in Nigeria. In fact, Africa. One more play in the public spectacle. But some of these things are not new to a lot of marriages. Emma Bebrena ehusanyema we still. I mean, we've heard a lot of women ekase media enya dia me kurufa mechia mejano. Haven't you heard such conversations? Uyoba. I'm asking from your perspective. Okay. Emma Bebrena ehusanyema we eka say oh me kuna kochiti a enye big problem mame enye deal breaker where that one mu use no what am I say enti two baba akọ nkola 5 oni ma si say ne ma ni na ye 7 oni ani awu 2 oni oba baako awu miensa and oni baako nso awu mienu. Some time ago issue we be breaking up on social media ni ade ani chiremu a obema na busua no kra no omo mpenasem enti sa conversation no wo ho but at the young age of 15, Enna Annie Asia Two-Face Dibia. That's that time Two-Face did 24 years. When you say no 9 years. Enna was she and 15 years. And from 15 years, Besine Oni Abrantie na chimpana kosi time at Two-Face Eko Chiti or Kowu baby no mu breaki kakra and almost abe wareye 2012. I stand to be corrected. And almost wareye. Chesa wareye no. You know, it was a big wedding. I just warriors to say almost baba wumi no. So what you say? And see in common kwa say oh oba no amount for comments wo dey ba social media oba watsena ho ahwewa wo boni ni na mu oti wachi was support you ni egu na ni mass social media oba no abe defend you ni na chi che say wan hu ni mobo obi nka se menya aware o social media for any commentators just say obi nka se menya aware na mum say wo be ye release season 3 of this same year young famous Africans amount for a china boso say Annie I was see a hospital be in the court because almost training mannerism ni suban bi a wo dan adia ase sebio obi a wo fa nrubone na amount for china boso sa time no and I will be na social media because say oba no cry me China warrior nah that is where the conversation is
because it's already down. You might as well just on train now on recover not as news name babonte not as going to a depressive stage again this same year more and this she's down already Odrefu syndrome then y'all not at this point because she's going through it until what we releasing there is never a good time for anything. You just decide the time person where you are at the Korean hour now started party okay say other women are going through it but I'm quite celebrities listen I live by one principle: know thyself. Know what you can stand for and what you can't stand for. There are some women now they can be by temperament or any makuma anything or no. They are able to control themselves and live with it and say there is something bigger I am looking at it in me cry and for me to now what say you cannot take that kind of treatment now. Who says there no wow until they obey ebe born obey. And because obi mami and our mami eto power reborn hunti no chinchina chawa krano and as wadafu bia onim no to has to go through the same. No, it's not it. I think so one of the things I have learned from Counselor Luchot on this table or casa about marriage countless times is the fact that marriage is never forever. Divorce is the end, and I said death is the end of marriage. It's the final stage of marriage. But I think that is one of the things. Ya wofo ne empenyefo no omu de ma warrior. They don't want to preach that part because oba kwa warrior. What me who say or brepa oni ni jesu no timu because ya wanna feel say ni wiase oba ade oba ye wo wiase as oba ni say oba ware enti otimu be ma na ebu na ekuno be ma na chiti e ma da bia osu o wada ni kwenseni o wada ni drug addict o because be ma ti no otimu because onim say oja ware a that is her biggest failure as a woman and that indoctrination na e free your parents or aba your hono sa cycle that was say ma you try to break we have to try to break for our children because me I would have felt as a human being if my daughter feels like the greatest achievement is in life is to stay married to a man when she's unhappy. Me more there, I understand. Say probably Two-Face was her first love, 15 years, any other day. But at some point, enough was enough. And for me, choosing to best stay no because yeah, and say we ba and I encouraging oja o ne kra no mewu. Bisa ho.
Debbie.
And baby brown kuna bo we ko mo you say broken heart afa ne trim encouraging ti a wotina ye no encourage no obo adama na we no are they dead and I dey encourage see o. What you say? And at some point women have to choose themselves. And that is where I depart from her.
Okay, yemesha nyumtini kesi ono so one Nigeria Tiwa Savage aba betre mo say or say the world will hold you responsible. Tiwa Savage to Two-Face Idibia sa semi no trauma no say all Annie ever did was love you. Your wife is in rehab center, literally losing her mind. You have abandoned her for I and Toke Makinwa to take care of her. You are such an ungrateful person. Posterity will judge you. And Tilly, it comes back to the timing of the announcement. You know, another poster, Two-Face Idibia, and so after a year. Tiwa Savage post say or say all these years where are they suffer kidney failure where una been day my wife they more interested in a reality show most times I've been alone in the hospital how many times I leave hospital bed to attend to appointments just to cater for the family I love so much and suffered severe consequences and relapses for that where una day I don't become evil now because person they act drama on top divorce where she caused for herself. Nothing they happen sha. Until utie Two-Face Idibia right up here or the buyer. One no chance at the time I now no so battle for a life. No ya diagnosing of kidney failure or what hospital near the idea. Na yere young famous African. Ewo Netflix. Chese wono so wodi South Africa akoniaba okoba amam for say na se Two-Face kasa se when nanka person chese obaro onya na dwuma ni na nanka omehwewa na that's also another conversation Tilly.
You know, say yeah no me more my thing is that I don't see the timing of Two-Face announcement still wrong and here's why I said it. Because at this point people I'm for kase video na drop it as in production show na drop ma Annie receive a lot of hits. Guess what? Every hit Annie is receiving in this show this season is directed or indirectly towards the husband too unless someone share series no hit be Annie edge right now because Annie tokwania obekun this season was for Two Baba say or say Swanky say he will mess things up so much that even Two Baba will not survive. Enti Annie tokwa okunya obia say Annie jama or mental issues near that this year nyina tokwa o decide so obekwa ma Two Baba enti hit na eko out ne enko Annie hope director eko ma Two Baba so at the same time enti at this point if Two Baba doesn't come to clear himself from the person now said you okoye na ade na okoko ne tokwa na mudi hit ni breme na epa ho adabe na meka na if not this moment why
na obi so beka say ono so ani Idibia so otini baby enyema bebra ni kunu koye na manfo di atem ne breno ba so otena ho gene sa
so that is why I say if you choose a man's happiness over your sanity over bread debia because when she had a chance to leave she decided to stay because to her no or pa or ne kunu ekokoden. Now no talk about now be manage decided say I will choose my sanity over all happiness and that is where women have to get to at some point no What's a area when in chia? You can't choose Obama happiness over yours. And if you constantly do that, you deserve everything that is coming to you. I don't know how to. And I mean,
Ebia
minitema because so your ba na bema any che. Ehu hiao se wo wasumuchie anywhere ni chie. You deserve every stress of everybody to because bema hu se or was out to me no so ade ode obey no be that. What hasn't this man showed Annie? Bema on any started dating with the 15. One in a ma and the encourage where the youngest. Nimba wouldn't a date longest oh your whole life, but nimba penny for your woba. What's a who? Every chance Annie gets or be defend the guy way. And we are singing now, say guy in your Annie said Narina and Naya was now you want to take away. And now listen, there is this thing that I when it comes to a man. I want us at some point to hold ourselves accountable too for our decisions we make. I understand those that are saying a time in Annie had so many chances not to be in this position right now, but she chose to stay. And to say a Pascal, I don't see why everybody is trying to exclude her from the accountability chain. She has to be accountable for her actions. And
well senia wo kano say bia ono na we so ya accountable for the actions any ema ekoso no senia amanfo bebre na debate say ebia ankasa divorce obetumi akọ ye ni divorce asebio ombegina social media amanfo chese be ma de ka wo begina social media seek validation sa ayeden.
That's the mistake that people are thinking. People think say obe kind because of validation. And this is, I think, said in fact, this particular comment I'm making, I'm coming to make it now media compare another celebrity couple in your Ghana and your break up in your be a guy in a medical ni fella makafu.
Of course.
The reason, even though I don't agree with some of you be working online the reason it was imperative that he came to make us know. So only fella makafu ejai and in that return important say Two-Face amayen who so only any honey say now celebrities life is not just in their private life, it's on social media too. So imagine say fella makafu and am club be na boy be fam no. Yes, any medical wife ni. Na medical tiff on so only get away jayo ni you trying to sending the videos na you target hey somebody they eat medical how do you think he will feel? How do you think his mother how do you think they will feel? And celebrities, they have a social obligation with us. And it is unto him to make you know, say, Oba we no. Say ya meaning in this biom and say auto say bema we butune so akwemwa. Or ye single woman making her single decisions. Mamun ko told boy say o di bone. Let her be because she is living her life as a single woman. What you say? And that is important now. And Tisa he na mekano said to me the timing of Two-Face Adiani is very important and is timely because at this point Annie is under hit and in turn Two-Face is under hit. Meanwhile, the reason she's under hit, it is no more there. Mm-hmm. So why do I stick to the hit when the thing is not even we are not even together? Okay. She's an independent woman who is doing her own thing. What you say? I really don't get this whole mess. Now you are wicked. You are wicked, say.
Hey, tili ekwe nipa na atwe na adwen na chese ono no gender kokoso no nsem na wo mo ka wo social media no so dey bi ono de wo so wo mfo so etie for yen fan komo we entwere ha sei.
See true love, she used to leave here before, but I done messed up and threw her out the door. Now I don't feel iron like I used to before. All the things we used to say, on the way we used to get, how we used to play. Now there's an emptiness inside of my soul, and they say my unmanliness will start to show. And God knows I cannot take it no more. That's why I'm asking you, how do I come to love me completely. Looking for someone to show me true love. And I'm searching for the kind of possibility. Someone to truly love me for me. Someone to come and be my true love. Now loneliness is the order of my days. Since she's gone, I feel like fading away. Lord, not die a day. Oh God, seeing how she gonna make my head in this way. Now that she's gone, I feel like jumping in a well. Oh, I cannot take it no more. That's why I'm asking you, how do I come up with you? See, I'm looking for someone to set my soul free. Looking for someone to love me completely. Looking for someone to show me true love. And I'm searching for the kind of possibility. Someone to truly love me for me. Someone to come and be my true love. True love. True love. True love. True love. True love. True love.
Two-Face Idibia with the song True Love. Chese ba no donyo mo dia Two-Face Idibia odi mu akotene pam enkomo aye boy ye twi eye councillor Lutrot na ya gina dwentre e wo san komo iso se eba no eye celebrity life a senya na tili tre ne nsemu no eye na etoda bia ensem bi sa na wo so mo de betudwa e ma ne clarify se ne be ya wo chine bi obi hu se wo ba ne ne be ma bi number bi fufura na be ma ne oba ne number bi fufura embe ye news basi say no. When it comes to a year Two-Face Idibia, any Idibia and Komoya, akwakoye say, Obani da yaresabia a year rehab center, war pray for the life. According to Tiwa Savage, right up our day, base Obano sebe na jinekrano or go through a whole lot. Na wada yaresabia sebi divorce enye se ma finalize na makọ court na mo wie kra e na mo de aba betuja na mo bra wo ba no e fa yaresabia ma na wo gi ayaresa no sa time no na wo betina social media say madofofo me yiri ani Idibia no si say no ya separate ye me ma file for divorce aye ba be divorce eye kwan papa so say social media na ye ba betina na ya announce when it's not finalized. Now Councillor Lutrot councillor so your reverend minister ono na wa homa no so eni ne ba betwetwe nkomo councillor ye ma akwa baba entertainment review so
yeah Joseph
nyame adom bibia boko councillor enkomo ise ne akwa ye se wakoye councillor sansemi de bia no wutene bia no edibi eka bi no me pacho wo social media ne so a ye beba betina na yaba betre ya wari nsemu ana sempo se ye call for divorce ana bibia enye ne final state no na yaba betina social media ye de abetudwa wo bra partner ne baako eda yaresabia wo gi ayarehwe no ne kwan so no ana
ya me da sin church for ni afanfo anti studio na ya onyo bi no a eso bi atwen ensina wu a danyamiase since na what here danyamiase obi a wali bia so expect things cheating and divorce they are part of marriage nobody can separate it but this is because if you are not married you can't cheat if you are not married you can't divorce so divorce is not really a big news yeah however that's our dear say for life. Young James said there's a simple band called divorce. And that is here a higher. Now, the idea is said, Obion and do the job. And now, on your solidity, if you're near, it sounds that there is an expectation on you to force yourself to maintain what is not there to be there. One after the one. Social media young conference dan wo ho ebi active shesuma me so e wo social media go mo na masin wo form e na ebi mo so atom mansion se ya to fi wo isi go wo social media ho e to dey as one kan wa asema obi enim Obi to me they leave it to social media so I'm going to my house. Now so maybe or data and chinoti. So there's a lot of deception going on. And to us some of this are on social media and idea. Say a yes say they are sent to social media outside our for. They be kind. Obi to say yeah MCI boy. We yet day and no wale. Yeah betty. Opa men fan to go. Yeah betty. It's say all of a sudden no. On sudden would be in a vessel. Honey baby. We be canceling because you're already on social media. It is a two-face. And then they almost go through a phase of the other side of the marriage. Now, or the other two guys, you who pay no, and you worry no say the state of the wife, you know, and the how, and now social media not the clear, and the how, yeah.
Counselor, nye me e ha me na emu me yenkoma, you know, e was social media so, right?
Me say what you are representing the masses. And
exactly.
The problem is it with the announcement because the wife is in a bad state in the hospital or the social media.
The announcement because the wife is battling for her life in the hospital.
Thank you. That position, our entire air power we are. Ejuma kakra maye wasasi so no. The our desire ba a young microphone consider the other party's emotions. Enti na maka say before divorce, take counseling. During divorce, take counseling. After divorce, take counseling. And yet they are two-faced all year way no. Or yet they are son abia so adia debi. It could be pressure from a bafu for Jinani come. It could be pressure from a family. It could be a payback for a head you often because of lack of counseling. And yet, but it is the emotional maturity state. And there must be a right or wrong. The announcement of divorce is done after you declare I'm obeying the true certificate. Remuno, you jawadi na a quarter wadia. You mo bia enya ne ho tiase, ne ama mo divorce certificate. Mienu oba ti baako. Be ma ti baako. Tell be a that bi o san ko wali bi mu a, o fire the account. It is a no kure na woman say, our any baby here. Na yen fan to a year baby e wona. Public announcement is offense and illegal. But if you are there, me a claim that the marriage is irreparable. Now, you are a good baby and go up. And we shall send it to become. But in the states where they are alimony, here to us, child custody, Stanya Manyamano, no credit with me. What the better to do? What to bra? But you are persuading so do. Obi here public sympathy. Tell what name on Shanikawa. One of the idiot Yamanama. Okay. You are savage, anything come over to That is, I say one husband against a wife and some friends.
Well, apparently no. Apparently no. And come my one says he say no. Ne yere no. Ewo a year Tiwa Savage and a fe toke maki one. Some woman no motion is so hospital ho. Sana kwa kwaye.
But that's so. Spokesperson to say. Yeah, about SMC, the friend, Mosha Budo SMC, Aisha Kebi, a bear money, a share Kebi. So at the point that they have spokespeople, not family letters. So, a company said, Nick Panny and Tina Nossam, non crofo, Jima Mana, a Yasafofro. You are okay. Two says, I cannot say me. Of course, yeah, I did. The Aqua so the uncle so, all on any here. And you have announced here, so two for that because you food divorce certificate there. On course. But the other home say, I don't know how far and Kuala Hinaba. And the issue I am saying, the custody issue here, Mandijan is saying, if there are issues that are coming up that must be managed there, I say I am careful.
Okay.
One aspect the war. And to make the other say, I was in Kenya and say, how be But seeking for counseling during divorce, before divorce, after divorce is very important. Abranti, I feel I make kai maybe, but you can see answer. Only be a new, but you have a near so dear. All can make care no that hospital. All most of these lives are now assets from social media. But who could jawa wadiene? And your left life and death matter. Learn to manage your emotions. Because I can't wadie. And I'll be free for so be so while you ya. And I never quite ya no. I so for a catch you be say. I wadie be street. Me jina catch you be say. Me play my own job manager. And to meet you when you put home. I sorry me. And I'll jam I bet to one thing. And I sorry the jawa. Let me practice emotionally. Maybe I would say maybe I want to get your bonnet and your bonnet that. Something you worry. I want your coupon too. Almost what the Lord has put together. Let no man put ascender. Maybe say, what you are going through, is it the Lord that put together or the law? Because what the law has put together, a judge can put ascender. It's our normal. Okay. Monkai say, who no? Ochina utmi jai. I can that's a wali afia utmi jai. You don't feel. I know the emperor, but you can settle it. If you want to know, I'm a general before Kana. Media. Ojawa the Elhame.
Okay.
Now, the beer can also Elhame. The minister was a ya. Take a babon, take a plant sema. Yeah, in the panel or Madia. Yen shed ye becca. Kai Jebi. Again, not the becca. In some way, yen who our bedroom. It's not as social immediately. And for now, like someone dream if you would. Don't be someone keep your own canic. On one dream is someone carry, but the internet doesn't forget.
Okay.
It is a branch that can be a maybe and can cut a bunch of but obey to before. If it is necessary, if it is important, if it's worth it, to obey stealing details of their relationship in the public space. Wala, because yet na ya here, wadan free, register. Ya nyonko. Once I want to interview.
Yeah.
Your man the best party back home. Or can't say the family is coming back together. Bro, you are some kind of the new girlfriend for me. On what crash no. Why shall when you go, you don't come back again? Divorce is not wrong.
Okay.
But the way you manage yourself during and after divorce, it's like the America said. Seek for counseling. Me that me taha. 0277. What episode Jawa de Bramin Wow 609 644. Who so get down and get a vessel called Wallen? Frame 0277 609 644. Our the morning wisdom.
Okay. Councillor Lutrot, yeda se wo wadwen kira wo de ebreye. Councillor Lutrot eye councillor saso ye Reverend Minister wo no en odi na dwen kira ebreye. Yemfa nkomo we nkiri ha na edu memene da na se another developing story aba ye ba betudwa ama won so what be. After 58 minutes after 3. Entertainment review no asuguswa wutie midin the MC yabwa 28th of January 2025. It's here for sa LGBTQ nkomo ababe kese pao. And then woko China, there's been a ban on a year LGBTQ related content. China TV so womo social media so president na ba ne say emema kra sebe womo share matari a womo so womo di twa content a womo project eye emma suni omo ban bi no China force tinto ntan ya bane si say ni sini bia ebeba sa China Chrome streaming platform bia so e was see a tennis review bibi woma eka eye LGBTQ hun common sa niema na yaba ne enya dia yebeyi ewo eye national television so ana say baby bia nipadom ebetumi akwa hu. Now this brings us to the question ewo Ghana hanum say yeah LGBT hun common akosi saying. Well, Speaker of Parliament Akasa, I've been Speaker Akasa, Alban Badmin, Atrena Jane, the Babe born in Atrel. Was so no dear LGBT in Komoi, a basukro to me the Onankasane life at Toso. Na ye trese ye babe busa say, si say no sa LGBT and never share Ghana ye TikTok content in ya dia. Ye who mema be bra sebe womo share man tari a womo di track content. Nan say ye social media ne so no and koma aba be brea chese. Efa ye meme ya womo share a man tari a womo di track comedy skits ne adiadi. Aso LGBTQ no e was say mrana ye sign in terms say ne be ya sansensem no so ebetwa na yentie eye Speaker Kasa wode etuja.
It was passed by Parliament. The former president failed or refused to assent to it, which was unconstitutional. There is no law allowing a president to refuse or fail to assent to a bill passed by Parliament. Parliament is the authority on passing laws, not any other person, not president. So he was wrong. And all of you together punished him for that. I am going to write and send it to the new Attorney General and Minister for Justice for his comments for us to resend it to the new president for his assent. So it's not going to take long time. It will be passed this year. This year, we'll pass it. It is anti-God. Yes. I'm very, 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 look, that thing, nobody should joke with me when it comes to that area. I can lose my life because of that. It's better not to live than to live in that society where man to man, woman to woman.
Okay, Speaker Alban Babin Kasana Wutie ya watch says LGBT in community. Enya dia wono e band terrain cry or person what cry because enchre nyamisu enchre hwemfa nyankopon yeso ho kyerɛ ye anti God kyerɛ sɛ ene nyankopon asɛm no kyerɛ sɛ enko ba bia na omamu ha no sɛnea yentete yetie ne sɛnea yetie ne de saa ade ne de nya de ebegyintini wo krom ha na eba eye LGBTQ nkomo hu semsem a wono kra de obetumi de ne life ato ho obetumi ahwere ne nkwa for eye sa LGBT asem so obehwe ama no ayeden abem na ye the way eba ye entertainment sector enkrofo bebre na say no womu create content on social media womu ye emema chese womu dress it say emma ye kind of brofo kasemo ye beka so womu depict effeminate men chese emema womu ni ye ni womu su say emma no na ye see ye di twa content ene kra di amanfo ye party kra ye to nsa friends ankrofo e mo womu ba ebe ye kechesem wo ho e mamanfo no ehwe recently conversation back ko sparky ye opiesie Esther concert a wo ye ye content creators bi call ho dress it say ma wo concert a ye see ye worship ye de sum nyankopon na meme ya form ho say ma no wo mu gina ho no mo sa ebe ye issue wo social media uko China for ban is a content no obi anywhere we so twa bi wo social media platforms so ehifo TV so ebi maso ye de bagana mu hanum say senia eye the influx of a mema wo mo depict female characteristics any female femininity no as say no ekwa abonten ya uko social media wo Ghana hanum say no aso ebia edu time a e wose ye hwe na ye ban sa type of content na Tilly.
time no dey so last year according to Sam George. No say time na so. But say ye be sign na I am na ye twen sebe ye ex-president and sign awana anya mranti aye da ho ti hen. But so compare and I compare the China approach to the Ghana approach. What mean who the difference between leaders are omoye bibi for the future of omo nation? Any leaders are omoye bibi for propaganda, any political score. That is the difference with the two. Because what mean who say one more omoye for the nation akasano omani do makuma so omoye to protect omoni omokwarano. They have looked at the situation holistically and they are trying to block all the loopholes. A betimiama obimpo enya sa idea no I train say idea we a normal to metimi a try and a metimi a jebi into omashe problem no almost solving from asia any a throwing fin na tackling the issue as I said holistically. Na yen so ye de na ye dey political point ne score am make you obi unpopular ntino ya adwin say best solve a problem from the top and not the bottom. Right after election you say your current president Mahama now is trying to make us look at the issue holistically and give it a more holistic approach ebeboa your future. And it's only make at this point in time emra ben pa na best stop you be say Obama be say man in church with sa dress and all the coin no emra bia ni ho but China no they won't even dare do it because emra wo ho and emra no so eni ho kwa ehun sunsun aso wo ho and I am sure China as I know it they will enforce it. The enforcement of emra no enso be ka ho Ghana ye ho na ye pass emra no class president sign na there's no enforcement
enye juma
eno an ye be hu enti no na meka no say if the issue is to solve a problem there is a way I am paying for the handle it, and if the issue is to solve it is to get political points and make a certain government unpopular, there is a way they go about it. One is doing it when they are looking at where young people interest things that could actually influence their thinking process to make them think say baby say hey normal. Social media they are blocking it. China they don't have TikTok and I see omo banning Nigeria and America phone who say omo similar TikTok platform Red Note. Now Red Note no wo American in our corner you are made aware say member can LGBT it is part of the rules of a on the block platform no. Enti abai who say idea way it doesn't connect with their culture and they are doing everything to make sure say the people are protected from it. It is alienated from the people. But ko TikTok to say ya Ghana for and this woman who sa LGBT girls you know oh so cute beautiful Ghana for now we say okwamo no go ase na they are idolizing and worshiping and loving this LGBTQ crofo no ukwa screen sir then ankora na hwe classification board what have they been doing so Chrisafo what have they been doing or what are they doing to ensure say they are part of the solution to anti-LGBTQ all can see their screens. Do you know how they clear these things? Classification. This kind of content will not pass for it. Simple and short, it won't appear on TV. People will be able to what you say? And you know, if na mekano say impenny for your margin, so omo person omo ya idea we no mo ya they know how they will do it. I'm not smarter than any penny bi owa bemu. Me ameti hey. Me be say Sam George. Me be say any NDC ni bia na NPP ni bia. But they are intelligent to know say if they want to do it for just political point they know how to do it. And if they want to do it for the betterment of the nation, they know how to do it. And these are two clear examples of somebody are all here for the nation or minor to nakuma so and they are all here at the really political point. This is the two clear difference.
Okay, now amount for argument one more cause speaker say bill no die enye den a ye be sign this year one more just say this year dia woka this year won ka hwe na this year dia I say obroni be ka say e vague just waka ne tra waka this year dia won ma specifications anyway
enye vague this year ends on the 31st of December. It's this year date ka ho 31st of December year this year 2025 enti se me rough 1st January 2026 and I me what asamuka. But this year, when I say this year, we all know what this year means, where it starts and where it ends. Enti we more the new fake cry a clear cut road.
Okay.
Me train. Enti I just hope said there will be expeditious e wo munyo memu ni yen hu say integrity now they purported to have when the NPP was in power no they still have it. Say no kind or the name kwa beto so and obetimi the name kwa ato so enye kasa eye say man ya pass because you can't tell somebody sell or no idea or ye edit no man enye when there's no law stopping it. And say oh can the kasa wash and because won pay na me kasa ore ho nya fetima ni pia obeka den there is a law ye the man ye adwuma wo kroin mu until say mpanyifo be hemra say don't come out looking like this. You cannot go and intimidate anybody because why they na come to you can't force anybody to live by adia wope.
Okay. All right, till you will find out what's na yen sorry so na chese the and then come on no aba nyankopon ya adoma ye besa to aso.
Well, me final comment two face in ire ani ho and oba bia wo ho bia. You can't love a man more than your life. One thing to me, a cycle I'm hoping say young generation of mothers I no. Young generation of mothers I will try to inculcate that at the end of young career mu. Momu who said their life does not start and end with marriage. Obi wo how oye managing director of then but on worry ye enwu yenti. Ni mu twi fo mo fie. Meanwhile, ni sister bi ana ne nephew bi ana se ne niece bi a wa no no na say yes so ni mu ana wa ware so ni because society no ana ne ma me ne auntie star ama ne feel say oba ware pa na wa bi wo wiase. That is a cycle we have to break because in my baby omotina ware born ho na owu ne ye bono na church ne niacha pile na ankara ni nti se bi wu ankara no beti aso mo fa ho nka ne ho na se bi our rena utimuno doesn't show that sebe you are the utmost human being and you are superior than obana sebe ono so obo brana oti enije mu no and to let women know that marriage is not the utmost thing for women.
Okay, and no and I would say if we tilly ekwe nipa ho. Marriage is not the utmost thing for women. Well, Oyoba and I watch na Jane. I had a remember my acquirement idea Nejumedie no SC 12 minutes after 4.
I offer you nothing else. Girl, you don't get any.
Entertainment review na UTAA. Yankopon ya aduma ya wada ye besan ya babeshia wa ha na ya twetwe nkomo ensamu koso. Yay! I think it says social media no ya ntumi antina se mpanimfo na ya mpemre bi amfa regulate space na baby a ye nkola na keka kono ehu papa Yankopon ya adoma Thursday ye beto asan komo twetwe so me di the MCI ebo amena metena mu di dwumedie ebrewo entertainment review happening every Tuesday, Thursdays and Saturday. 13 minutes after 4. Me sorry na fe ye meto dwumedie aka ye de bremo so Odia hinkan eba betena se akwa koja mu fie jojo Yankopon ya adoma ya wada ye besan ehia me da se bebre
dying with you tell them forever lie live diamond rings in your body darling come find me
oh you did do me no more it's still not be